In the quiet of a garden, the biggest questions often take root. For years, I followed the usual routine: potting compost, fertilizers, and endless feeding. Yet my container plants always seemed to tire by midsummer. Leaves dulled, soil hardened, water ran straight through. Despite my efforts, the soil felt lifeless. I realized we treat soil as just an anchor, not as a living system. In nature, soil is alive, a bustling world of fungi and bacteria feeding plants. What if, instead of feeding plants from a bottle, we nurtured the soil itself? I decided to shift my focus from feeding plants to cultivating living soil. This change, I soon discovered, was the key to real vitality in my container garden. The secret wasn't more fertilizer, but a thriving ecosystem beneath the surface. The answer was simple: a three-layered system inspired by the forest floor. First, the living base, 2/3 of the pot, a mix of old compost, loam and perlite for roots and microbes. Next, the feeding layer, rich compost, worm castings and slow-release organic meals, natural food for plants and soil life. Finally, the mulch cap bark, cocoa shells or compost to retain moisture, suppress weeds and slowly feed the system. These layers create a self-sustaining ecosystem in a pot. The living base gives structure, the feeding layer supplies nutrients, and the mulch cap protects and replenishes. It's a living engine, mirroring nature's cycles. No more static, depleted soil, just ongoing renewal. This simple method transforms any container into a thriving, year-round habitat. To test this, I grew 2 identical tomato plants, one in standard compost, one in my soil engine. Both got the same water and sun, but only the standard pot received liquid feed. Soon the soil engine plant stood out: thicker stem, deeper green leaves, and more resilience. Its soil stayed moist and crumbly, while the standard pot surface crusted over. By midsummer, the difference was dramatic. The soil engine plant thrived, even in heat, with more flowers and fruit. At season's end, the standard compost was compacted and lifeless. The soil engine soil was dark, crumbly, and alive with worms. The plant had contributed to a living ecosystem, not just taken from it. The result? Healthier plants, richer harvests, and soil ready for next year. The proof was in the pot. The real beauty of this method is its sustainability. No more dumping spent compost or buying new bags each year. The living base becomes richer over time, full of beneficial life. Just refresh the top layers each season. No need to start over. Your pots get better, not depleted, with every year. This is gardening in harmony with nature, not against it. Try the 3-layered method in a pot or 2 and watch the transformation. By nurturing the soil, you nurture your plants and the planet. Healthy soil is a living legacy, passed from one season to the next.